Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I got a new package here from LGNPro and I'm so excited. I absolutely love that she launched some new colors and they're all glittery hard gels. This is how the packaging looks when you first get it out of the box. It is so nicely packed. First we got Petal Pink here. This is a beautiful pink color with gold shimmer inside of it. The camera really doesn't do it justice on any of these. In person they are so beautiful. Then we have Rosebud, which is a mauvey purple with some gold glitter as well. Then we have In Bloom, which is more of a nude color with a silver glitter. So pretty. Again, in person it just looks so much nicer. Then we have Blossom. This is a nice peachy pink color with like a purple shift glitter inside of it. Then we have Flower Child. This one is more of a coral color with a purple shift glitter inside of it. It's really hard to see on camera, but in person, again, it's really, really nice. For my design today, I'm going to be using Blossom. I already have shaped my nails and prepped them for today's design. I'm using my Mr. Coffee warmer here so I can start warming up my hard gel. It gets cold in my room, so it just makes it a little easier for it to glide on smoothly. Going in with that LGNPro base coat, applying that to all of my nails and curing for a full minute. First, you're going to take a small amount. This is going to be your slip layer. Apply this evenly on the nail, and you're not going to cure this part. You're then going to take a bigger bead and place that down the center of the nail. Try to get as close to the cuticle as possible, but you don't want to touch your skin at all. I like to take a small thin brush and really work it towards the cuticle area and down the sides of the nail. I find that it works best for me that way. I found this product really easy to work with. I love that hard gel is self-leveling, so really you don't have to do too much work as far as trying to get the lumps and bumps out. Like polygel, you do have to go through and really smooth it out the best you can, otherwise you're really filing everything out to make it smooth. But if you apply your hard gel, just right and as evenly as possible, you really won't have too much filing to do. So now I'm just taking my small brush and working that down the center, building it towards the apex, around the cuticle and down the sides of the nail as well. I turn my nail over when I feel like things are starting to get away from me and the product is starting to run just a little bit. This helps pull that gel back to the center, and then I cure it quickly for about 15 seconds to hold that in place. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to go do the same thing on my middle finger. So this is how we're looking after that has been applied and cured in the lamp for a full minute. And now I'm going to do the others off camera because it's the same process and I don't want to bore you with that. But this is how we're looking. I'm obsessed with this color and this shape on my hands. I absolutely love it. So we're going to remove that tacky layer, just taking some rubbing alcohol and cleaning off that sticky layer. I do file off camera as well, and this is how we're looking after everything's been filed, shaped, and buffed. The only thing I wish I did was blended the tip in with my natural nail. I did not do that, so you can kind of see it a little bit. For today's design, I'm using a couple foils, so I'm going to be testing out Rosalind's Foil Gel Nail Glue. And I'm just pulling out the directions here. If you look closely, it says you need to cure this for 60 seconds to 180 seconds for it to be fully cured. Personally, I feel like that's way too long. Like I can do 60 seconds, but 3 minutes, like who has time for that really? The foils that I'm using, I don't know where these are from, but I wanted to use these because the colors I felt like kind of matched my base that I had going on here. Taking my scissors and just cutting out the foils that I want to use. I felt like this nail design was pretty chaotic only because I kept changing my mind in what I wanted to do. It took me forever. Taking some of that Rosalind gel glue and I'm placing it only on certain areas of my nail. I don't want to cover the whole nail. I just wanted to cover parts of it. I put that in the lamp for a full 60 seconds to see what that would give us. and I'm applying pressure onto these foils. I also take like a metal stick to rub it in even more. After I do that a few times, I go to try to remove it and I realize that literally nothing is sticking. So I decided to put everything back in the lamp for another 60 seconds. So now we're going on 2 minutes. Taking my metal stick again and I try to do it again. Nothing is sticking and it's just not working. So I take some alcohol, I remove the whole design, I go through and I do it again. Using the same gel glue, I'm applying it onto my nail only in certain areas. I did decide to do a full 3-minute cure to see if that would change anything. Again, applying pressure with my finger and also my metal stick. I go to remove it and nothing sticks again. Very little of it stuck. I removed the whole thing. I wanted to make sure it wasn't the foil that I was using, so I'm taking my Quick Stick It foil glue from Profiles Backstage, applying it in the same areas. You only need to cure this for about 45 seconds. I apply pressure with my finger and also my metal stick, and when I went to go remove it, it looked so much better. It was actually working. Moving forward, I stick with the Quick Stick It from Profiles Backstage. The Rosalind one just did not work for me, so personally I didn't like it and I wouldn't recommend it. Looking at my design, I realized that I didn't want so much red in there, so I decided to remove all of that, and now I'm just using a different part of the foil where there's more green and yellow. Applying that the same way as I did before, and just look how much easier that went on. Just so much easier, looks so much better. I took some base coat, applied that over top of my nail, and now I'm just placing some glitter in there to really bring things out and just make it look really shiny. I put the same foil on my middle finger as well, so now I'm taking some chrome flakes and I'm just placing that on my ring finger kind of randomly. Don't want it everywhere, just kind of in certain little spots. And then I top coat that with shiny top coat. At this point I was tired. I had to start over in the morning because I wasn't really sure if I liked where this was going. So I wanted to create my own inks. So I'm just taking some food coloring. I'm placing some rubbing alcohol in a little dish, taking 1 drop of food coloring, and I wanted to make like this blue alcohol ink. You're going to want to use some matte top coat on top of your nails, cure for a full minute. Then I take a brush and I just place this randomly all over the nail. You do have to do it a couple times though to get the pigmentation that you're looking for. Just let it dry down before you go and add another coat to it. Then to move it around and kind of marble it, just take some regular alcohol with nothing mixed in it and move it to exactly where you want it to go and how you are feeling it to look like. Be careful not to get too crazy with it though, because if it gets into the cuticle area, it will stain it and it's a little hard to get out. Once I'm happy with that, I'm now going to go in and do a green. Do the same thing, put a drop of food coloring in some rubbing alcohol. Now I'm just going to take my same brush and work the green in there now. I still haven't top coated anything. Everything is just dried down because it's just alcohol. So it dries pretty quickly. Then I'm going to take some regular rubbing alcohol with nothing mixed in it and just move it and marble it the way that I want it. I'm going to take some base coat, apply that onto my nail. I'm going to leave this wet and then I'm going to apply some glitter. So I'm going to take some pink glitters. I take a couple little green mylar, a couple little blue mylar. Then I also take some of those chrome flakes again. And again, just kind of randomly place it on the nail. I thought this nail was looking so pretty. Cure in the lamp for a full 60 seconds. I do the same thing on all my other nails as well. The more I was looking at my nails, I felt like they would have looked a lot better matte, so I decided to matte top coat everything, cure in the lamp for a full 60 seconds, and I'm starting to really like them now. I wanted to take my Profiles Backstage frosting gel paint in gold and just create some lines on top. I really love this gel paint because it's a non-wipe, so once you put it on, you're all done. You don't need to top coat it or anything. You want it forever. Trying to play a game, but you don't play for keeps. Messing with a girl from the east side, yeah.
game, chasing a ghost who don't try. I'm top of the shelf, but you helped yourself to somebody else. It's too late, don't really care about all your mistakes. You were out of your league in the first place. Not even surprised that you let me down, down, down.
After I applied all the gel paint, I cured in the lamp for a full 60 seconds, and this is how we're looking after everything is all said and done. I really like the way that these came out. I did not think I was going to like them at the beginning. Nothing was like working out or going my way. So honestly, coming back the next day was the best thing. Sometimes you just have to give your brain a break, I guess. But I love the Victorian style look to these. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I appreciate you guys being here so much. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this set, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!